All right, three, two, one. Hello, everybody. This is Tesla IT guy. Just gonna make a video showing you guys how to upload assignments in Google Classroom. Um, Going to show you using Miss Elsworth's class. She was nice enough to give me a student invite, so I'm gonna be one of the students. So we click on Miss Elsworth's class, and this is a stream where you can see the different messages uh, that everyone posts. Uh, Say hello, good morning. We'll also have our people, which are the different teachers, myself, what's there, um, as well as the classmates, and you'll see that I'm either here or I'm not here. I can't even tell right now. Let's see. So I guess I don't see myself. Um, but this is the most important part. Where's the classwork? The classwork is going to have all your different assignments, like social studies. You'll have gym assignments, more gym assignments, and Monday assignments. So I didn't have the chance to actually look over everything. I'm just gonna go through the various different assignments that we potentially could have and show you guys how to upload. So this top section is for the assignments that have no topics. These are known as topics on the left-hand side. And below that, you'll see the actual assignments that have topics like social studies, gym again, and Monday. Um, these assignments or quizzes or whatever they may be, they have no topics. So if you click view more like I did, you'll see the rest of the assignments that are below, and we could go through all the various assignments. We could view our work at the top right there, and we could also see the work that we missed so far. So since I just joined the class, I'm missing a lot, unfortunately. But if I talk with Miss Ellsworth, she'll understand. She'll say like, "Hey, it's no problem. Just try to hand them in to me as soon as you possibly can, and we'll move on from there." So right now, I'm just gonna go back to the classwork section. So we're all at the same place. So this is the stream once again. These are the people in the class, and this is the classwork. So hopefully that's straightforward as of right now. And I'm gonna do math lesson 23 because I really like math. So this is the homework. And what I did there, if you didn't see, I just clicked on the lesson and then I hit view assignment at the bottom of it. There's a button that you could press to view the assignment. Uh, Watch the YouTube tutorial on lesson 23. Next, click on the slideshow below. Click where it says to type your here or the next question, which will let you write on the slide. Turn in when you are done. Okay, so I have to watch this video first. It's important that we watch the video. And once you actually get done with watching the video, it's going to explain to you how to do the assignment that is required of you. So once I finish, navigate back over to Ms. Elsworth's class. And I'm using PC. Most of the time, you probably have a Mac or iPad, but it still works the same where you have your tabs up here and you can switch it between tabs. So you have a tab at the top, or you could watch it inside of the actual website, Google Classroom. You can watch it right here, watch the whole video. Take the time to understand it, probably do some practice, but this is the most important part, which is your work. So this is assigned. A file that Ms. Elsa copied for you was removed. Okay, so we gotta make a copy of this one. I'm hoping that this gives us a copy of the work, and if not, we'll just, okay. So we made a copy of the work, and I'm gonna leave a private comment, like, good night, Miss Ellsworth. I am working on this assignment now. All right. And then I left my private comment so that only Miss Ellswick and the teachers could see my comment. If I was to leave a class comment, the class comment is a comment that the whole class would be able to see. So if you wanted to talk to the teacher privately, you could leave a private comment. If you wanted to leave a comment saying like, oh, the video doesn't work, you could let the teacher know, and then she'll be able to she or he be able to put in a new video for the class. But right now, let's work on our assignment. So I've been encountering a problem where people on iPads, whenever they click on the actual slides, it launches, and it's not like it is on my computer here on the PC. On the Mac, it's going to be very similar, but on iPads and tablets specifically, when you click on the slide, it's going to take you to a new screen. And when you're at that screen, you don't actually navigate to Google Slides, because I don't think that Google Slides is or has the capability to not have the app and be able to edit in Google Slides. So what I'm trying to say is that without the app Google Slides, which you could get from the App Store, typed it in on Google Slides. You could get the app from the Android store or the App Store. So this is the Android store. This is if you have like an Android phone, you could get Google Slides. And also at the App Store with Apple, you could get Google Slides. Now, the issue is with certain iPads, the ones that we have given to the students at PS47, unfortunately, when a student enters a password too many times, there's an issue that the account gets locked out. And we've been having a problem trying to unlock these accounts because there's certain security questions that need to be answered that every time I put them in, me being the IT guy, they don't go through, and I don't know what it is. I've been trying to talk with the previous tech guy about the issue, but we have not been able to unlock those accounts, and I apologize for that. If this is something that would hold you back in doing your work, or if you don't feel like you can do your work without Google Slides, you can use a PC to do the work and log into Google Classroom there. If you don't have a PC, reach out to the teacher, and there is a form that you can fill out to get a device from the DOE that has Google Slides on it and the whole Google suite. So if you're not able to fully use Google Slides and Google Documents and everything that you need to, if it's not working properly, maybe it would be best if you reach out to the teacher, you let them know that you would need to have this remote learning device sent to you from the Department of Education. So you would have a separate iPad from the one that you have from PS47 that you had to return, and also you had to return the one from the DOE, and they'll give you instructions on how to do so. The iPads that the DOE sends, they come with LTE or data. It comes with the data plan. The ones that I've seen, they use T-Mobile, so it's a T-Mobile data plan, and it's a lot of gigabytes, so you'll be able to have that within the whole month or 2 months or however so. And they already come preloaded with Google Slides on it. So this is an option that you do have if you don't have a computer and you've been encountering problems with Google Slides. I had to say that before I go into actually showing Google Slides, because a lot of people have been having that problem with the Apple accounts, the Apple ID accounts, and logging into the Apple ID accounts. And I'm truly sorry about that. And hopefully, if you talk to me or let me know what the problem is, I could reach out to you and get you this form. The teachers, I could give them the link to the address of the remote learning device request form, and they'll be able to figure things out then. All right, now getting back to the tutorial. So After we clicked on your work, we created our copy. We go inside of it. And then this is a copy of the work that I have to do. I'm going to zoom in by going to view, zoom, and I'm going to press zoom in. This assignment says write 2 different fraction names for the dot on the number line. You may use halves, thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths, eighths, or tenths. And also there's a question at the bottom here. And I think Miss Ellswick wants us to only do the question at the bottom. You watch the tutorial on lesson 23. That's click on the slideshow below. Click where it says type in your name and write on the side. Turn it in when you're done. So she only wants us to do this bottom part here. And let me see if I can answer this really fast. Daniele and Maddie each ordered a large pizza for dinner. Daniele's pizza was cut into 6, and Maddie's pizza was cut into 12. Daniele ate 2 sixes of her pizza. If Maddie wants to eat the same amount of pizza as Daniele, how many slices of pizza will she have to eat? Write the answer as a fraction. Draw a number line to explain your answer. So, if I was to draw this out, I'm going to just open up Paint. I'm just going to draw this out as best as I can and try to do it as fast as possible. So Daniele, they both each order a large pie. So if I had a piece of paper, I would be writing on a piece of paper. So I would go, I have 2 large pies. Sorry if this is like not the best drawings. I have 2 large pies. Daniele's pizza, so I'm going to label that D. And then this one is M. Daniele's was cut into 6, so I know that there's 6 pieces. So there's at least a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll just go like this, 5 and 6. So I know that this is 6. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not very even, but it'll work. And then this other pizza, Maddie's, was into 12s, if I remember correctly. I'm going to draw it a little bit bigger. I hope I have enough time to record this, but if not, it's okay. Maybe a longer video is best for everybody. So let's see. I do a big circle like this. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go like this. 9, 10, and also like this. 11, 12. So not the best once again, but it should be our 12 slices. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And the size may look different, but these slices are actually smaller. So if you look and you say like, hey, like, what are these slices? These slices are actually smaller because this is 1 slice out of 12. And then this is 1 slice out of 6. There's a certain way that the video shows you how to work out this problem. But if Daniele ate 2 slices, 2 sits of, yeah, she ate 2 sits of her pie. So Daniele ate 2 sits. I'm going to just change this really fast to 2 sits. how many does Maddie need to eat to have the same amount as Daniele? So if I look, if I go, okay, that's 2 6. For me, I'm a math person, so I really like math. For me, this is how I see it. If I have 2 6, I could also reduce this to 1/3. That means if this was broken up to 3 quadrants, it would be 1, 2, it would be 3, 4, and then it would be 5 and 6. These are the 3 quadrants right here. And like I said, my pizza pie was cut unevenly, but that's okay. So let's say that Daniele ate 1/3 of her pizza. So I'm gonna do that. That means that there's 4. That means that there was 4 out of 6 left, meaning there's 2/3 left of the pie. Now, if I look at this, as this is going to be my most important part, because we want to determine how much Maddie needs to eat to have that same amount. And we know that if I look here and I go, okay, that's 1/3 of a pie. I would need to also eat 1/3 of a pie for Maddie. I don't know if this is going to be correct, but let's see, 1/3. Let me think about this a bit more, because like I said, mine is drawn to scale. This is a pretty messed up pizza pie. I would be quite upset if I got a slice this small and my friend got a slice this big. But let's see what's going on. 112. Okay. How I see it, what I'm thinking in my mind is that this is actually double the amount here. So if I actually wanted to double it, right, I could multiply these by 2 and we'll get the answer that we want. So if I take those and I go right here, I could have 4/12, and that is also equal to 1/3. So she would need to eat 4/12 of her pie. So let's see. That's why I didn't want to mess it up for you. So 1/3 would be 1/3. And if I colored the rest in for you to see, 5, 6, 7, 8 would be the next part. That would be another third. And then this would be the last third, 9, 10, 11, 12. That would be the last third. So those are the 2/3 that were not eaten. Let's say we go like this. And the red is the actual part that we want. We want to know is this red part. For them to eat the same amount of pieces of pizza, Maddie would need to eat 4/12 of her pizza, and Daniele, she ate 2/6 of her pizza. So let's see. If Maddie wants to eat let's spin this up. If Maddie wants to eat the same amount of pizza as Daniele, how many slices of pizza will she have to eat? If Maddie. Okay, here's another thing. Once you're working in Google Slides, you see that this said type here. Sometimes in classes, it may not have that. So I'll delete this for example. So like sometimes you're clicking it and it's like, why is it not working? There's a button here called the text box. where you're able to click on it and you're able to create your own text box that you could work within. And remember, this is your copy of the assignment, so you could edit it out any way that you want. The teacher should be able to give you a copy of the assignment where you could edit it. So now I'm going to say, Maddie wants to eat 4 12s of her pizza to eat the same amount of pizza as Danielle Lee. Now, that was the first part of our question. I wrote the answer as a fraction. I'll make this bold. And I will draw a number line to explain what's going on. So I'm going to try my best to do that. I think I would need to watch this video to see what's going on. Okay, so it's telling us that we need to generate a simple equivalent fractions by using visual fraction models and the number line. So 0 to 1, 1 being a whole, we have one number line. That's 0, 5, and 5, 5. So that's 3, 5. Okay. And then we have the green lines. And the green lines go on the bottom. Okay, so I think I got it. What an awesome video. I wish I was signed in to like that video. All right, so now this is probably the most confusing part. It's how to actually do this part of the assignment. How do I say, like, hey, I want to draw a number line in this little area right here? You can by using the various tools that come with Google Slides. You could get them up here. I think there's an option where you could have yes, insert. So I could insert different things, and I could also insert an image, which is probably the easiest thing to do. I'll show you both ways. Let's do the line. So I'm going to grab the line tool from up here. You can also grab it from insert. And I'm going to be talking a little fast because this is a bit of a longer process. So we'll do this. We'll go here. I'll go here. Here too. And I think I'm going to just use the pen tool. Oh, no. I'm going to use, can I use the pen tool? Yes. No. Okay. So I believe that there's a pen tool. I may be wrong. If not, I don't think there is. So I'm learning along with you guys. I just got into the classroom, so I wanna replicate the things that you may be encountering in your class. So I feel like the best way to do this is to create a text box. So I'm going to create a text box, and I'm going to put a 0 in there. You could move it as well. Move this text box. Once you see that little 4-way arrow, you can move it. I'll create another text box. This one is going to have 1 in it. I'll move this as well. Tighten this up a bit. And from here is the more difficult part, which is actually creating these lines. If I was to chop this into 6, that would be 3, 5. No, I would rather have it 1, 2. So now this is 4, I think I moved the wrong thing. No, I didn't. So that's 4. Then I would have, so that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need this one here. It's a little crazy. Okay. All right. Now do that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need 2 more. So 5 and 6. And I'm going through the whole process because, like I said, I want everybody to kind of be familiar with the process. So let's go to insert again. Map shapes, tables, chart, diagram. Oh, I don't know if we have it. But I have to create text boxes. So on the top, I'm going to have this, and I'm actually going to change the color to, let's say, red. We're going to have this as what is it? 6 out of 6. Sorry. And, we'll have this 0 out of 6. This is once again red. I'm going to change the color of this if I can. Ah. All right. So I really don't like what's going on with this so far. So I'm probably going to scrap this idea. I'm just going to select everything and then just delete it because I just don't like the process that or everything that's going on with this right now. I feel like this is a lot of work, especially for a 3rd grade class. So what I would tell you is the easier thing is to actually insert the photo, and that's what I was going to go with originally. So to forego all of this and all of this that we're doing now, we have a diagram here, but we're going to do that number line thing that that was shown to us before. So like I said, it's way easier just to upload an image. So let me just do this really fast for everybody. How about if I did this? So I'm using Microsoft Paint. This is just a tool in Microsoft where you could actually paint something to your liking. Trying to think, what's it called? In the Mac. Give me a sec. All right, cool. So let me tell you what it is in Mac. There's websites like this called jspaint.app. If you go to the website jspaint.app, you can actually do the same thing I'm doing there and actually create. Might as well just use this. All right, let's see. This would be cool. Check me out. All right. Let's see. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna just use this because this is really cool. All right, so this is 1. Oh, it's just like everything I was using. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. 0. Let's see. All right, that's it. All right, and then what we have to do, we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on top we'll go. This is 6 to 6. This is 0, 6. Oh, that's it. What I'll do is I'll just this. That just makes more sense. I'm sorry that this video is taking so long, everybody. So we'll go 1 of 6. This would be 2 of 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6. Oops, messed up. These things happen. So let's say that oops, I don't want that there. This here. That's red. Perfect. It took me quite a while, but we're here. All right, so now we actually have to do the. Oops, I almost forgot. Can't do that. So it took me a while. But what we'll do is we'll go like this for the remaining, and we don't want it in black. I'm gonna use something like a hot pink. So we'll go like this, 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 this. So this is indicating that if this is 1, so 112 is here, 2 of 12 is here, 3 of 12 is here, 4 of 12 is here, 5 of 12 is here, 6 of 12 is here, 7 of 12 is here, 8 of 12 is here, 9 of 12 is here, 10 of 12 is here, 11 of 12 is here, and then 12 of 12 is here. This is it. All right. So if we had Daniela and she ate 2/3 of her pizza, that's Daniela's pizza. We need 4 12s of our pizza for Maddie. So I'm going to put this Matt, M for Maddie and D for Danielle. All right, so that's finished. So now what you can do is just save it as, and let's see. Yes, it's saved as an untitled PNG. I'm gonna open it up in a folder. Sorry, there's a whole bunch going on in my folder, but basically I just looked at my folder. I found out where it's at. I'm gonna move it to my desktop, or yeah, I'll move it to my desktop, even though I got a whole bunch going on there too. So it's called Untitled. I'm gonna change it to let's see, math homework. And if you're on tablet too, you could do this. But now that it's on my desktop, I could just insert an image and I could upload it from my computer. I'll look on the desktop and I'll look for math homework, and it's right here. And then this would be my actual assignment that I would turn in. It may look like kind of small, but if you zoom in a bit, like if we went to view and you went to zoom in, it pops up a little bit better. You could actually see what's going on. So that's fine. Just don't make it too small. It'd be a challenge. So let's go back to about, let's say 50%. But yeah, so I'm ready to turn in my assignment. So that's it. Once you're done with your assignment, all you have to do is close it out. And like I said, the website is called jspaint.app. And the even easier way is to actually take out a pen and paper and actually draw it out. And you could color it all you want, and you could do everything that you want there. And once you do that, you'll be able to upload it. So let me see if they give you option as well. Sorry. Like I said, it saves everything that you wrote. You could go to image. Yeah, so you could actually upload, if you're using your iPad, you could use your camera to actually take a photo, upload it, then crop it. It'll do everything that you need to. It's asking for access to my webcam, but it's okay. So I finished my work. Like I said, I'll show you again that that's my assignment. That's it. And that's what I'm going to turn in. I'm going to say, just finish. I am turning in the assignment. I am turning in the assignment now. So that's my private message. And I'll turn in my assignment. I turned it in. I know I did everything that was asked in the question, and that's it. If I wanted to make any changes, I don't think it's possible. Yeah, I don't think it's possible for you to make changes after you hand it in. So it's only in view only mode. What you'll have to do is you'll have to unsubmit it. You'll unsubmit your assignment, and you have all the way until when the assignment is due. And then you could make your changes now. You could re-click on it. You could go back in. You could edit everything you want. And then you could say, okay, I'm done now, and let me turn it back in. So I turn it back in. That's it. And that's upload an assignment. So like I said, we did multiple things. The best thing to do when they ask you to draw diagrams or do assignments, if you don't feel comfortable using Google Slides, as far as the typing portion or anything of that nature, you could also write your assignments, which is a great way to memorize it too. I find that like when I want to learn something, if I write it down, I'm memorize it a bit better. So let me show you my classwork. So I finished my classwork for today. If I look at my assignments, it's turned in. And if I was the teacher, she'll be able to see, like, what I've done. I wish I could have showed you that, but It'll be math lesson 23. It has 2 comments. It has 1 attachment. The 1 attachment is what I did, and I think I'm running close to the time that I need to stop this recording and then do another one. So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you guys can use this. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And yeah, I'm Mr. Test. I'm the IT guy. And hopefully you guys are good at this point, and this possibly could help you. Oh, last things. Writing down your assignments are best. If you're having problems with the technology, don't feel like you have to use Google Slides. You could totally just write down the assignment, write down the question and the answer. I know it's a little painstaking, but it does help you to memorize the work and what you've done. It helped me out countless times in school. Writing down the work and put it in your notebook and actually writing down the assignment and then taking a photo of that and uploading it. The iPad issue. So those with iPads, if there's not Google Slides on there already, I do suggest you to try other avenues. One, using a laptop. One, using a desktop computer to do the assignments. Doing it on paper is another option. So writing it out is another option. And if you absolutely need to use Google Slides, there is the remote learning devices that you can get from the DOE, and they'll send you out a new device. It comes with data, and you'll be able to do your assignments on Google Slides because it's already uploaded with Google Slides, Docs, Classroom, everything that you need. And they'll ship it out to you as soon as they can. I can also check on where it's at in the process if ever need be there's an issue with it. I haven't heard of any issues so far. And that's about it right now. I think most of the teachers use Google Slides, so I guarantee you if I clicked on write an assignment, if I go back to my classwork, if I go to a writing assignment, yeah, click on the 2 lines of the paragraph, write a paragraph, okay, about a butterfly. And yeah, most of the assignments are in Google Slides. There's not much in Google Docs that I've seen, but if they are, it's probably a little bit easier. So yeah, so it's another Google Slides one. So I'm sorry if you guys been having problems with that, and just let me know if there's any other problems. They call me Mr. Test. That's my name there. And yeah, good luck, everybody. I wish you guys the best of luck for the rest of the semester, or I should say the rest of the year. And yeah, just let me know if there's any other problems. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.